Can you give a tip for small creators?
I'm about to poop myself.
What's up, guys? Today I interviewed Mr. Toad VR. He gave a lot of tips on how to start a YouTube channel and about his own YouTube channel. So stick to the end if you want to see that. So for our first question we have... Oh, get up! What made you start Gorilla Tag?
So last summer, actually like towards the end of last year, my friend Joe was yelling at me to get a VR. Like he's absolutely just like nonstop just talking to me about it. And eventually got it. I wasn't happy about it. I had to cough up $200 of my own. But now I'm glad that I did it. So the first game he showed me was Gorilla Tag, and he said there's other VR games that I could play, but I didn't start playing those until like very recently. So yeah, that's how I got me into Gorilla Tag.
So what made you start YouTube?
Let's see here. So this goes back to 5th grade. For me, I think it was like 2023. I got my phone, and with that I had a Gmail, and I started posting on YouTube. Was my channel Mr. Toad 17 Nintendo, where I posted Mario Kart and Nintendo stuff, because that's all I really did back then. Then when I got my VR, shortly after like Only Up came out, like so past the arcade update, I had started uploading Gorilla Tag content, and then I eventually dropped it on that channel and made Mr. Toad VR.
How many channels have you had in total, not just Gorilla Tag?
So there was the one with Nintendo stuff, and I live streamed a lot on that one, and then I started this one, so 2.
I had 3.
I didn't have 3.
I did. I gave you a script. You should have
I'm telling you
prepared
now. Oh yeah. I started this was like so insignificant. I kind of forgot about it. I was really into Odyssey at the time. I was doing Nintendo stuff, so but like everybody on my main channel did not like to watch me play Odyssey, so I started a new channel for the people who would actually watch that. But I posted 2 videos on it, and then 3 actually. So insignificant, I forgot about it.
Okay. And then give me 1 second. I forget the rest.
Round and round we go, and round and round we round and round and round we go, and round we go.
Do you have any goals you would like to achieve, like subscriber count, views, like really anything?
Okay, so there is one goal that is very significant right now, and I would like to have your guys' help on it. So I'm racing a guy called Toast. I'll leave an image right here. Yep. I'm racing him to 100 subscribers. I was actually below him in subscribers when I first proposed the challenge, but now I'm like way ahead of him. But I still do want to hit subscribers, because who knows what he could do. He could like post a really good video, and I don't know.
You want to hit subscribers?
100 subscribers.
So you don't want to like go to like VidCon or something, just punch your subscribers? By the way, I'm trying to hit 50 before he hits 100, so you should go down and subscribe. Like, subscribe. Who is your favorite Gorilla Tag creator?
Okay, let's see here. I think my favorite creator would be Knotmaster. He makes really good Blender animations, like.
Not who?
And he also does like really cool coding stuff as well, which I don't know. It's just always interested me, and he's also one of the reasons I started using Blender for thumbnails and stuff. Him or Scarfy. Scarfy is also really cool.
Yeah, I'd say I agree with those two. Do you have any future video ideas that you'd be willing to share?
Okay, there is one that I never did get to like do it, because I don't know, for some reason I could restart it, but beating Escalation chained together, that one would be great. But I think I still need to learn how to code mods, so that way it's gonna be legal and it doesn't get me banned. Because yeah, I'll have to figure out how to recode it so it only works in modded codes.
So if there's anyone out there who knows how to do that, comment down below, because he needs help. He hasn't said that yet, but he needs help. Is there a creator you would like to meet in-game or in person?
CJVR.
Okay.
So I watched him a lot around the time where New City came, and the Game Over shirt was there for like a week when the arcade update came. It actually might have been there for less. I don't know. There was like a week window or 3-day window or something like that where you could buy it. And I watched him, and I saw it in the background of his video, and I'm like, okay, well, that looks kind of cool. I'm gonna hop on. I looked at it in the mirror. It looked really good with my blue and my headphones, and everything was just like, I don't know, it looked good. And I really liked the Game Over shirt. I liked the purple. I liked all that. And I really needed a shirt at the time. And there has been a cosmetic sense that I would want more.
I think I've seen a few videos of CJVR.
Yeah. So that's one of the reasons like why I'd really like to meet him. He's the whole reason I have my fit.
So, adding on to that, how did you get your full fit? Like, was there someone you saw that had it, or like you just decided you put together everything that you liked?
Okay, so I first got my Oculus. I was going through a bunch of color codes, and I was looking back at my MetaQuest, like, camera roll and stuff. If I remember correctly, first I was purple, then, like, the next day I was orange. I was going through a bunch of color codes. Then I was, like, a really dark green. Probably couldn't even tell that it was green if you looked at it, but it was a green. And then, the first sighting of me being blue probably wasn't my exact color code. I'm not gonna leak it, but, well, you know my color code because you're subscribed, right? Right. Okay, so, yes, it probably wasn't my exact color code because I think it was a little lighter than this. But I was blue on, like, June 17th or something. I think, if I remember correctly. And then, later on, I got my headphones. I really liked the headphones. And then came my Game Over shirt. And then...
Candy cane.
Actually...
Candy cane.
Actually, no. My cat cosmetic came... I think... It just depends. I don't remember. The arcade update, I think, came after Halloween, though.
It did. It definitely did. You had the...
Oh, no, it didn't. So I got my Game Over shirt next, then the cat, then the candy cane. And then...
You got...
Later on, I was filming a video for
you
about getting out of the map or whatever, and I was doing like a subscribe thing, like subscribe or I will hurt you or whatever. And I really wanted these glasses for that skit, and I had enough shiny rocks. And it eventually just came like part of my entire fit.
Yeah,
so
I guess that worked out.
Yeah, there you have it.
You should subscribe because I really want Finger Painter, and I'm gonna get it before him. Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Final question.
Bring it on, little man.
Do you still enjoy playing Gorilla Tag, or do you really just get on to post?
Hey! You need to subscribe. Have you subscribed yet? Good boy! Okay, so there's like kind of like a two thing for that question. I enjoy like the movement. I enjoy all the skills, but I do not enjoy the competitive side of it. I don't play in public lobbies anymore. It's gonna sound like I'm kind of like glazing myself a little bit here, but I get reported like a lot for like whether it be like my ground speed or like my walls, like or being like uncatchable. Like I don't sometimes know that I'm the last in the lobby and people get mad at me. If I'm in default lobbies, I get reported like all the time, falsely. And if I'm like competitive, then it's just filled with like people that like are actually modding and little kids who just completed the comp course because it's so easy. They just finish the comp course and they think that they're ready, even though they're kind of not. So default lobbies, I get reported. Competitive lobbies aren't real.
Dang, a lot of complaining.
But the community is mostly my problem.
Again, I can Finger Painter with that attitude because I'm gonna get it first. I think that's all I have for you. Anything you would like to say?
Subscribe. Round and round we going, round and round we going, round we going, round we go. Me, me, me,